It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. We'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, listen, you don't always have... Big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's so ready. He's in the clear. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the right here. He finds some space. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Crispin. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 39. Good starting field position. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
That completion makes it second and medium. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Picks up the first and still running. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Crispin. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll run it here. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught in the backfield. It's Morton fighting him off. He'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires this throw, and is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Close to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The team makes it a 17-7 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. He escapes the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
He'll hand it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
We'll take a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play.
Looking for a deep completion. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Georgia 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The shotgun handoff here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He hands it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And the Ducks line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. The quarterback just sneaks it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point.
Georgia 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The shotgun running play call. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
The Dogs will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Finds room at the 30. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Crispin. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Using his legs, it's Morton. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Georgia setting up for the first and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Baker. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And looking to throw now on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build on when they get back out there after halftime.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He gets into the end zone, so 2 more points on the board just before halftime.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Baker. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for a halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First down, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And here's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
It's a keeper. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead is still 23 off the miss. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Crispin. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out. He can take advantage of it.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up the first down like this.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Dogs offense is on the move now. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the ground. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. 2nd and goal for the offense. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got it behind the line. The option fools no one.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Baker. With the catch, it's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job with it right here.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Good job leaving the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. He'll ride the back again here. Has the first down and more. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
Well, the These obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Looking to throw. It's Baker. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They are pouring it on now. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. He could go. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Morton. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Retakes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Baker. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop it short of the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Crosses the 25. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Baker. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Oregon. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks him about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He escapes the pocket. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Heading left after the handoff. Makes a move and breaks free. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Coming up, second down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Could take it all the way. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Baker. On the move now. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.